What were you before you became a builder? Like before you started building in Web3? What were you?
Actually, as a social media manager before moving into projects, managing an entire project. So right from when Instagram and the rest started, I've been building accounts. I have this portfolio of people we call celebrities now that build accounts.
That's beautiful. That's really a progress from
Yeah.
your end. So I want to ask, are there any unfinished projects you have worked on before that didn't go out well?
I mean, as a team, we have a couple of unfinished projects that we actually paused, and some that we are still contributing um, little by little to.
So what are some lessons you have learned building this project? What are some lessons you have learned?
So yeah, the lessons we've learned so far is just to keep building, no matter what it takes. Keep building. You might not be going with the pace that you actually planned, but it's actually good to go, even if you're going slowly, than not go at all.
Just define Defidash for a 10-year-old.
Defidash to the barest minimum. Like I said, it's a DeFi. That's a company, yeah, where you can get almost everything crypto related in the easier version, easy mode.
You said you guys started building on BSC, so why they moved to base? Why?
So yeah, that was how we came to base. It's actually easier to reach out to people. It's actually easier to build a community on base. For launching our agent on base, so far we've done over $500,000 in volume, trade volume on our agent. This is within the space of 5 to 6 months. The advice I'll give to builders starting out, it's better for you to build even slow, to move at a slow pace than not move at all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been nice having you. What were you before you became a builder? Like before you started building in Web3? What were you?
Okay, so yeah, I've actually been actually started off as a social media manager before moving into projects, managing an entire project. So right from when Instagram and the rest started, I've been building accounts. I have this portfolio of people we call celebrities now that build accounts. I used to build accounts for them. Sometimes I build and I sell, and before I now finally came into Web3, I actually came into Web3 with that skill. Then I upgraded to becoming a project manager. So now I can manage and build an entire project.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really a progress from
Yeah.
your end. So I want to ask, are there any unfinished projects you have worked on before that didn't go out well?
I mean, as a team, we have a couple of unfinished projects that we actually paused, and some that we are still contributing little by little to it. So first off, there's this unfinished project that we have, and we are still going to go back to Defidash. We're trying to build a lending platform whereby you can lend your Bitcoin out, and any kind of crypto entirely. You can lend your crypto out, and people can borrow from you, and then you get interest in return. So yeah, we go into the other ways to do it. You can actually integrate people's lending service, like other companies' lending service into your platform, and you just add to your site and all that. But we wanted to create our own from scratch. Almost everything we built, we've created everything from scratch, from the back end, database, everything. So we actually prefer to create our own stuff from scratch, and have complete autonomy over it. So right now it's still on hold, but to becoming live shortly. Right, there's another project that will be launching. There's another project of ours that will be launching in the next couple days or weeks, which is like a clicker game. There's this era on Tom blockchain, the era of tap swap, the era of hamster, all the stuff where you click on your phone and you gain points. Those points later turns into crypto. So yeah, we're building something like that, and we'll be launching that very soon. So yeah, it's not actually built. Most of our techs are actually big money techs, and we all know how how hard, will I put it that way, to get money, especially a project that doesn't have a backing, a project that doesn't have VC. So yeah,
What are some lessons you have learned? What are some lessons you have learned building this project? What are some lessons you have learned?
so yeah, the lessons we've learned so far is just to keep building, no matter what it takes. Keep building. You might not be going with the pace that you actually planned, but it's actually good to go, even if you're going slowly, than not go at all. Even if you're moving slowly, it's actually good to move that slow than not move at all. And also, it's actually easier to grow things, it's actually easier to build things when you have people that seeing your vision, people that you're seeing the same vision together with. Yeah, and another lesson is actually very well. You can actually start building stuff, but finances are also very, very important.
Okay, so you talked about Defidash. I would love you to explain Defidash to a 10-year-old. Just define Defidash to a 10-year-old.
Defidash to the barest minimum. Like I said, it's a DeFi as a company, yeah, where you can get almost everything crypto related in the easier version, the easy mode of things. So, for example, you're looking to trade coins, you're looking to trade NFTs, you're looking to participate in airdrop, you're looking to launch your own airdrop. So, instead of you going to a SEP, instead of you going to a DEX, sometimes DEX is confusing. You can just do that from your Telegram, like chatting your partners, chatting your spouse, or making a tweet. Hey, Defidash, do this. And Defidash basically becomes your errand boy and executes those commands for you. And also, we also have this feature where we build staking pools for creator coins and any coin, especially, or any coin actually, rather. It's code free. You don't need to learn, you don't need to be a developer. You don't need to know how to code. So if you have a coin, if you have a project, you have an NFT, and you want to add extra utility to it, you can also go to our site, Defidash.finance, and you just select the option to create a pool, create a staking pool or a liquidity pool for that project, whereby people can hold your coin and hold your NFTs, and they get something in return. They get incentives.
I think that's really, really helpful and useful for you. Defidash is a tool that helps ease productivity, especially if you are working in the crypto-related space. If you're very active on Twitter, so that's a very cool product. Okay, I want to ask you, why Base? Why? Because you said you guys started building on BSC, so why they moved to Base? Why Base?
Okay, so at the time, BSC was really, really saturated, and it was hard to get seen as a micro cap project. Yeah, and the support system wasn't great. It was hard to connect with other builders and connect with voices that could push you, voices that could spotlight you. So when we came across this, and we saw the whole intention, the blockchain was laid out, and it was actually in alignment with what we wanted to do. The plans actually corresponded. Okay, how can we meet other builders? How can we collaborate with more people? How do we partner with more projects to get what we have built out to the market, to get what we have built to the public? So yeah, that was why we came to Base. It's actually easier to reach out to people. It's actually easier to build a community on Base.
Also, Base created an environment whereby you could actually get support, reach out to fellow builders, and there's this bond of builders on this, right?
Yeah. So, for example, when we launched our DEX on BSC, we struggled to hit a good amount of TVL under the first year. For launching our agent on Base, so far we've done over $500,000 in volume, trade volume on our agent. This is within the space of 5 to 6 months. Unlike when we were BSC, I'm not saying BSC is not a good chain. BSC is actually a good chain, but yeah, we were not seen and it was hard to connect. So unlike when we were over there, We struggled with around 100K for even a year because it was actually hard to push. There were so many first movers, there were so many big names there, and it was actually hard for you just coming up for a small project to come compete on the big stage with those other big.
I'm glad you find value being on stage, and so far the project is going well. So, what are some challenges you have faced building Defidash?
Well, the challenges we faced and the challenges we are still facing is actually getting more people to hear what we've built. It's actually bringing in people to come use, people to come test and experience what we've built. So yeah, the challenges is still users. So like I said, we've been on the space for over a year, but we are still trying to get aligned with the communities, get aligned with the voices, and seeing how we can still bring more people in. Now we are very very early, so they are there's a large number of incentives to get from Defidash at the moment.
So, when you're talking about Defidash, you talk about an AI agent. You could use it to make a tweet on Twitter or to buy and sell tokens. So, what is the unique selling point of Defidash?
We have big selling points for traders, and we have big selling points for creators. So now the selling point for traders is we have our AI agents actually give analysis. If you want to trade a token, let's say for example you want to buy Zora, you can just copy the contract address of Zora and ask our AI agents to give you DCA strategy, dollar cost average strategy. Our AI agent now is going to break down the whole stuff. Be like, okay, so far this coin has been done so days, so months, and this is the possibility of it going up again. So our advice to buy so amount, and our advice is sell at so time. It's not actually financial advice, but it's just more of an expert advice which you can choose to take and not. So yeah, that's one assistance our agent can offer me. Then on the creator side, if you have creator coins, probably on Zora, or you want to coin on Bankrock, you want to coin on Pizza, whatever platform you're using to launch a coin or using to launch an NFT, you can create liquidity pool with our agents free. It's actually for free, and you don't need to code, you don't need to code, just simple low code structure. So yeah, liquidity pool, when you create a liquidity pool, it helps with price impact. So I don't know if you've noticed, when you launch a coin on Zora and someone sells, it looks like the whole price tanks. The price gets almost red. But if you have a liquidity pool where people are staking liquidity and earning incentives, when people sell, the price impact is low because there is an extra liquidity that you've added somewhere. You understand? And also, if you are looking to create incentives to build a community as a creator, so okay, there's this narrative ongoing that if you are trying to support a Zora creator, when supporting, you are getting wrecked in return, because once you buy that coin and that creator sells, the price dumps. So you are trying to support somebody, but it's actually at your own detriment. So we now came up with an initiative whereby you can support creators, but you are not losing in the process. So how is it done? Let's say for example you go to church and you make a post, Ekestin in church today, and you make it a post on Zora, make it a comment on Zora. So with the normal Zora procedure, people buy, and by buying they are supporting you. When you sell, that coin dumps. So for example, I've bought $100 of Ekestin in church. Because you sold your part of my $100 holding might go down to $50 or $20. And next time when you're going to be posting another picture or creating another coin, I might not buy. I might probably just repost for you or like. I might not buy in the essence that if I buy, you are still going to sell and come from me again. You understand? So if for the first time you had around 300 people that bought your coin, I'm very very sure the second time it's going to reduce, the third time is going to reduce, and finally that way you see nobody is actually buying your stuff. But if for example using our own platform, our staking platform. You launch Ekesin Goes to Church. Yeah, you launch Ekesin Goes to Church and you say, okay, buy Ekesin Goes to Church coin and you earn Zora coins in return. Buy Ekesin Goes to Church coin and you earn base coin in return. Buy Ekesin Goes to Church coin and you earn Soso NFT in return. You see, there is an incentive now. It's not just ordinary Zora coin again. Now, there's a reason for people to want to buy your coin, because when people buy your coin, they can get social stuff in return. They can get another coin in return. They could get another NFT in return. You can even say buy Ekesin coin and get USDT or USDC in return. So now, even if you are selling as a creator, I am still getting rewards somewhere for staking your coin, the grab. So yeah, so that's the selling point. And the good thing about this for us is that there's no other projects currently on the market doing this. So yeah, that's like added edge that I would like people to jump on now that it's still early.
That's really creative. People get to buy, support creators they love, and they get incentive for it. That's psychology is dope for real. It's dope.
Yeah.
So this is a more personal question. What do you do when you're stuck?
All right. That's a good question. So first, I'm blessed with a very supportive team that, I can easily take quick breaks and go offline, refresh, maybe go to my PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 5. I can actually be with family, to calm my pressure, be with my partner, be with family at large, maybe friends, take a couple hours or take a day days, and return. There's nothing rest cannot solve out. So all you could have, you can always come fresh right now.
I want you to give a shout out to 3 communities that has helped you in your journey so far.
So far, there are lots. So we've been very, very close partners with Trust Linker. We have lots of them. We're on with Trust Linker. We're also partners with Zeta Chain. We are also partners with Zesh AI. We are also partners with. I don't really have them offhand, but yeah, a lot. It's a lot of blockchain. We're partners with Robona blockchain. So many of them, and some other individuals too that have been of great help to us. There's Toro. Toro is also a big supporter of us. He has been helping us out. And then also we are partners with Devo AI. They are an AI that does this cybersecurity test and audit for contracts. So yeah, so many. Then moving to base, the past few weeks, Damilari has been of help. Arnold has been of help. I think FBI Africa or FBI base. I can't remember that.
Yeah.
They've been of help, and also this lady, your Texas. Yeah, your Texas has been of great help. So yeah, the advice I would give to builders starting out, like I said, consistency is very, very important. It's better for you to build even slow, to move at a slow pace than not move at all. Yeah, it's better for you to move slowly than not move at all. So yeah, and also surround yourself with people that are seeing your vision, people that are seeing the same vision as you. That way it's easier to convey ideas, it's easier to build stuff. Surround yourself with people that believe in what you believe in.
Thank you so much. It's been nice having you come share your experience and your thoughts.